Hey y'all, what's up and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be testing out the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette with Morphe, and it came today and I haven't touched it yet, but I'm just ready to do a couple eye looks. I'm just going to do maybe a colorful and then a neutral look. I don't know yet, but I'm just so excited, so I'm just going to go ahead and open this. I should have grabbed the original one, so I'll be right back. So here we have Volume 2. It's all shiny and nice. And then, oh, this one's been through hell and back. This is the original Jaclyn Hill palette. It was still white, but it's more of a matte, and the lighting is making it look really nice. But this thing is dirty. You can see all my fingerprints on that. So this is the original neutrals with a couple of gemstone colors. So what do y'all think? I mean, this one has been honestly my favorite palette of all time, and this one is so crisp and clean, and it's got some really, really bold colors. But you see, I mean, you have your neutrals up here, and your summery oranges and yellows and golds, and then if you're a cranberry pink girl, and then purples, which I'm gonna have to play with the purples because apparently they're the hardest to formulate, but I will address the elephant in the room with Miss Jaclyn. She's been problematic past couple of years. I did get her lipsticks, and yeah, there were some discrepancies to say the least. But I will say I really did like the formula. I just wasn't gonna use that lipstick, and especially I wasn't gonna promote the lipstick on this channel just because of, you know, everyone did get refunded, but still it was just pretty nasty. I've also played with a couple of the Vault, the Jaclyn Hill Vault with Morphe, and I really did not like those palettes. Really, just her first palette was her best product so far, besides the Champagne Pop. Everyone remembers that. That was like the first like highlighter that went viral. I really do want to swatch this, but I feel like I'm just gonna swatch the colors that y'all probably want me to swatch. Okay, I'm gonna swatch. My eye just went straight to, no joke, this yellow, and it's almost like a primary color yellow. Yeah, yellow is a primary color. Wow, I sounded dumb. Very nice. Yeah, and I feel like the first 5 minutes of this video you might hear a white noisy sound, and that's my son's monitor. I forgot to turn the volume off, so you can hear the white noise in the back. My bad. But yeah, this yellow's really good. I mean, no issues so far. And then, I mean, obviously this Posset tea, it's not looking like as bright as it is on, like in person, but it's almost like a neon coral. So let's see. I'm not going very hard. I'm just doing one swirl, and then that looks true to color. It's still really bright. It's like a salmon, but bright, like a bright salmon. There we go. And My Man, this is My Man. I'm gonna swatch this one too. This is a very like bright orange. Okay, I was about to say that does not look good so far. No, honestly, I wouldn't have put both of those in one palette because they do look similar. I'm not blown away with this one, but it's still pretty creamy. I'm gonna do Therapy Sesh and Tipsy Girl. This is Therapy Sesh. It is a bright purple. Wow, that is not patchy at all. Oh my God. Tipsy Girl. I mean, I'm swatching it. I'm gonna go over it one more time because it's a pink. It feels definitely powdery, but they're staying true to color. And you know why they probably are? Because I think that these are, it says artistry palette, so I don't think it's an eyeshadow palette. So they're pressed pigments. So it's, how do I describe it? It can stain your eye, and it's still like, it's still eye safe, but it can cause staining. And then I'll do one more. We'll do Not My Journey. Oh my gosh, good going, Jaclyn. That's beautiful. I'm just gonna rub this. I mean, they're not really going anywhere. What the heck do I want to do? I'm gonna look on Jaclyn's Insta to get some inspiration because I'm not the most like creative, like putting colors together. I need a little bit of inspo, especially because I'm just like science brain. I'm not artsy brain. This eye I'll do purple and pinks, and then this eye I'll do some yellow and orange or something. So I think I'm gonna start with Therapy Sesh, and then I'll blend it out with Tipsy Girl kind of at the top, so it's like a purple to pink ombre. By the way, I prepped my eyes with the Smashbox Photo Lid Primer. I'm going back in with that same color. I was a little scared, so I probably didn't grab as much. Oh, and by the way, I put powder under my eyes, so if any fallout, hopefully I can just wipe it away. I think with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with Not My Journey, that deeper purple, just to deepen the crease, and that one is powdery, so tap off the excess. Well, don't worry about how crazy it looks on my lid, because it'll be covered. So far in the crease, everything's blending really nice. And I took those, I always forget to say my brushes, I'm sorry. I took those two purples on the Morphe M433. With the Morphe R39, I'm gonna take Tipsy Girl. And I'm just gonna feather it at the top. If I use a shimmer, I always use my finger, so I'm gonna take, what is it? Empowered with my finger, so red. I did it on the wrong finger, I'm so annoying. And it's definitely like a metallic, not a glittering shimmer or anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna wet a brush because it didn't really go on my finger very good. This is the Morphe M421. So I guess I can do like my own cut crease then. With the same brush, I'm gonna take Good Place. It looks like a eggplant purple, and I think it's a metallic. And I'm just gonna go on the outer corner and just tap it on just to blend it. The mattes are killing it, but those two shimmer shades or whatever you wanna call them are like, man, right now. Wanted to show y'all the shade I'm in it. It just looks like a white shimmer or something, but I'll have to just do it on my finger. It's like a white pink duochrome. It's really pretty, so I think I'm just gonna take that in the inner corner. And I'll take that same shade I'm in it up here too. And to clean up right there, I'm gonna take this matte bone colored shade. Her last palette didn't have anything like that, and I thought it really needed it, so I'm glad she did that. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS9. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS12 brush. I'm gonna take Therapy Sesh and put it the waterline. I said waterline, but I meant lower lash line. On the Morphe JH43, I'm gonna take Temptress, which is just a matte black, and I'm gonna go kind of the top lash line and smoke it out. I feel like you can be messy with this, and you can always just brush it out. I'm just taking a little bit more. This is a JH40 brush. You know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of black in here too. I just think it needs it. Why not? I have hooded lids, so I feel like this is always just easier to do instead of like a wing liner. And you can get the shape that you want. Okay, that eye is done. Now we can start on this one. Like if you are a purple pink girl, then I really think you would like this palette. But now I'm gonna go in with that yellow. Like I'm so excited. So in the crease, I'm gonna take No Joke on this is a Jeffree Star Morphe JS5. So who watched my pantry organization video? I feel like so many people loved it, and I had all my girlfriends like do their pantries and send me pictures, and it just gave me even more inspiration. So I'm excited to say that I will have like a whole series on my channel of just straight organizing, like home organization. I'm going to be doing kitchen cabinets, I'm going to do the linen closets, I'm going to do the bathroom cabinet organization, and I also want to do like my makeup collection and how I organize like all my accessories and all that stuff, and I can do like a closet tour of how I organize. I don't know. Give me ideas of more things I could organize. I could do a wrapping station of all like my gift bags and stuff and all my oh my god, I could do it all. That video I thought did really good, so it made me like excited to do more. Start the like first couple of months off the year organizing and getting my house in order. Sounds amazing. Now I'm gonna take positivity. You know what? I'm gonna mix positivity and my man together. I'm like holding this up like it has a freaking mirror and it doesn't. I wish it did, but that would make it more expensive. So far, this is a win in my book. I feel like I'm like, give Jaclyn this win. She needs a win. She was like the first makeup artist that I would actually like watch on YouTube. Like when I should have been studying in college, but you know, you get like, you were trying to like learn on YouTube, let's say chemistry, and then I ended up watching makeup tutorials. It is what it is. And yeah, she was the first one I started watching. And so I'm like, you know, I'm always gonna be rooting for her unless she like, you know, I just want to keep rooting for her. She makes it kind of hard, but did I tell you the last brush I used for the oranges? It was the Morphe JS6. So I think I want to deepen this outer corner with, should I do like a red and a black, kind of mix them? So I'm gonna take Live in My Best. It looks like a true red, like in the pan in person. So I'm gonna, and this is a JH40 brush. It's a very, like, this is actually one of my favorite brushes. It's like such a small little blender. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of that black shade, just a little bit, and start just kind of deepening the outer corner. I'm gonna stop there for a minute and then we'll go into Talia. Oh, it's like a true gold. And of course I'm gonna go in with my finger. Ooh, so pretty. It like matches my earrings, the backdrop. It's just a vibe. This is a little JH42 brush, and I'm just gonna take that same gold shade so I can get more accurate. This color is very pretty. I feel like it could be flaky. I wanted more from these like shimmers, I guess, or metallics. But she did get on the mattes, which, you know, is the hardest part. To blend that together, I'm gonna take that red shade again. That one like disappeared when I went over it with the red, but I'm not going back in with it, it's fine. But I'm gonna take that same JH43 and do this same thing with the black up here, so I don't look like that crazy. Like, I know I look crazy, but I'm gonna take Positivity in My Man on the lower lash line, and then I'll put black kind of closer to my waterline. I really don't have that much fallout either, guys. Like, this is awesome. I used a lot of colors, so go me. And I'm gonna go put some lashes on so I just don't feel as crazy. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have lashes on. These are the Lunar Angel lashes in Celestial, and either my cat or my son got a hold of this. Lovely. So I actually enjoyed this palette. I was really hoping that I would. So the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette is $39. I don't remember. I think maybe her first palette was like $32 to $39. I can't remember, but it is more affordable than, you know, Jeffree Star palettes and the Tati palette. But I mean, if you can get your hands on that Tati palette, I'm telling you, that is like the top. And of course, Jeffree's palettes are just amazing. But this one's good. I mean, I used the heck out of the first Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette for 2 years. 2 years probably, yeah. So I'm hoping to use this one as much. Now, the Jaclyn Hill formula in these Morphe palettes are different than other Morphe palettes. So if you have another Morphe palette and you don't like it as much, maybe you should try the Jaclyn Hill collab, because she has her own formula, and so far it's definitely better than any other in the Morphe palettes. I mean, I'm looking in the monitor and these are usually pretty hard colors to blend and work with, but I mean, honestly, I think I filmed this video in like 30 minutes. I'm trying to think of other things that I can talk about. Overall, I do recommend this palette, and if y'all want to give Jaclyn another chance, I definitely would. 35 shadows for $39. I think that's a great deal. This could definitely be an everyday palette with some pop of colors, especially with summer coming up. I mean, this can be your go-to. I highly recommend. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.